The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's live streams.
1:45 to go in double overtime. Back down to Baker. One-timer. Wagner scores! Ball game! Ty Wagner wins it in overtime.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association first place winner for best digital production in the state.
6.5, and here come the Lions. Botting drives in. Another nice shot off the glass, put back by Bresky. He'll try again, and on the third chance, he puts it down.
You're seeing that height from Bresky really play a factor in these rebounds and off the glass here early.
Depth interviews with coaches and players, sideline reports, expert analysis, and top-notch production.
Meyer has it on the right wing up top now to Drinkwine. Pump fake, thought about three, doesn't take it, looks around for some help and gets it to Landon Baker. Baker, pass inside, Meyer on the block. Nice jumper from Talon Meyer. He's got all four for Mayville, cuts the lead back to 8.
On the steal from Judkins, he goes baseline, shovels it underneath, kicked out to Talon Meyer. Meyer spins once, kicks it out here to Promersberger. Hands off to Middlestat on the right wing. He's got a three. Emerson Middlestat starts the game off strong for Mayville, and they lead it at first on the Quest Interiors scoreboard.
Our sponsors include
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only.
Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture, Schaefer Auto,
Coal, Oil, and Propane, Witt Services,
Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Phase Heating, Cooling Geo, Back in Action, Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty,
Ergo Bank Lomira, Maxwell Plumbing, Metalcraft of Mayville,
Michaels Corporation, Quest Interiors, Schroffnagel Implements,
Surefire Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol Morgan Bank, Marshview Veterinary Clinic, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Buildings.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth with Jeff's live stream, providing game day coverage.
Back inside the Nut House here in Oakfield, Wisconsin, as the WIAA Division V boys basketball playoffs roll on. Tonight, it's a regional semifinal showdown between the top-seeded Oakfield Oaks, a team that's been ranked inside the Division V top 10 all season long, and the Catholic Central Hilltoppers, who make the trip to Oakfield looking to pull off a statement win and keep their season alive. The Hilltoppers come into tonight's regional semifinal as clear underdogs, finishing the regular season under 500 and going just 4-12 in the Midwest Classic Conference. However, Catholic Central is a team capable of making things interesting tonight. Junior guard Samuel Fate leads the way, averaging nearly 28 points per game, with several other juniors contributing to the scoring effort. Even so, the Hilltoppers have a steep hill to climb against the top-seeded Oakfield team. Speaking of Oakfield, the Oaks have been nothing short of dominant all season long, earning the #1 seed in the sectional and a first-round bye. It's no surprise their record currently sits at 21-3 with a perfect 14-0 mark in conference play. Led by a trio of seniors who all average double-digit points per game, Oakfield looks to keep cruising through the postseason with another statement win tonight. We welcome you into the broadcast booth here on Radio Plus and NFHS. Makai Ackerman joined tonight by Dominic Ackerman as well as Aaliyah Stefani, bringing you what should be a fantastic matchup. Dom, how are you?
Oh, I'm great, Makai. It's always great to be here in the Nut House. This gym is small, but man, it is mighty because these Mighty Oaks like to play. They like to play hard ball. They're coming out here playing fast. It should be a great game. Always is when we talk about WIA playoffs. It's the first playoff game for the Oaks as they got that first round bye, but I'm sure the Hilltoppers are going to do their due diligence and make sure it's a battle here tonight in the Nut House.
All right, that being said, we'll step aside, run a few ads, and when we come back, we're talking about the Hilltoppers from Catholic Central.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter? Might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call, and we'll clean your ducky.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Ergo Bank, we know there's a deposit account to fit your unique needs. Whether you want to earn interest on your balance, or perhaps enjoy cashback rewards, or maybe grow your money over time, Ergo Bank makes it real easy. From savings and checking accounts to savings accounts and, of course, CDs. We can do it all while offering flexible options and convenient access for a banking experience that's built just for you. Ergo Bank, better banking by design. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Early withdrawal penalties may apply.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Welcome to Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Welcome back to the pregame show here on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live streams. Mackay and Dominic Ackerman on the call. Aaliyah running a portable for us tonight. Dominic, let's talk about some of those individual players for this Catholic Central Hilltoppers team.
Yeah, the Hilltoppers are led in scoring this season by the junior by the name of Sam Fate, 27.7 points per game. That is an incredible clip, especially for high school sports here. 46% from the field, and that's a big reason why he's got the 27 points per game. He's shooting at a remarkable clip, including 36% from beyond the arc. He's shooting at around 76% from the charity stripe as well. Wyatt Lighting, a junior, 12 points per game, 50% from the field, however, for Wyatt, so he knows how to take the shot at the right time. And finally, Quinn Graff, a senior, rounding out the top three in scoring with 6 points per game, 32% from the field from him. Wyatt Lighting also leads this team as a junior with 8 rebounds a game, 5.5 on the defensive side of things. Sam Fate, second on the team with 7 rebounds, 1.5 on the offensive side, 5 on the defensive side. And finally, Ty Garrett, a junior, 5.5 rebounds per game, including 4 on the defensive side of the ball. Quinn Graff, the senior, also leads this team in assists with 4.5 assists per game. So not only is he third on the team in points, but he's also been distributing, and I'm sure, to those top point distributors in Sam and Wyatt.
All right, let's move on to some of the team stats coming in here now for Catholic Central. I'm going to turn down my ears just a tad loud. You can do yours as well. I was messing around with some of the audio settings just because they looked a little funky. Points scored on the season, they average 58 on the dot. They average against 64.4. That gives a negative 6.4 point differential. For what you got, or for those out there that aren't exactly sure what that means per game, they're averaging giving up 6.5 points more per game than what they're scoring. So obviously that's not where you want to be. You never want to be in the negative, and that's really attributed to their record overall on the season here. Percentages from the field, 41.5% as a team, just under 30% from the three-point arc, and 58.5% from the free throw line. Rebounds per game on here averaging 33.9 rebounds per game, 12.5 assists per game, just a half a steal per game. And as far as their last 10 games, they are 5-5. In their last 5, 2-3 losses against St. Francis, Kingdom Prep Lutheran, East Troy, and then wins against St. Francis. They picked that one back up. And, of course, Sheboygan Christian last night to bring them back in here tonight in the Oakfield. We will step aside, run a few ads, and when we come back, we're talking about the Oaks.
Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Welcome back to this regional semifinal here in the Nut House. Mackay and Dominic Ackerman on the call. Lee are running the portable for us tonight. We'll see a shot down there of the Hilltoppers. But Dominic, why don't you finish up your final thoughts about the Hilltoppers and some things coming on from their point differential?
Yeah, I was looking at their offense is a very impressive offense here. They're only 5 points behind what Oakfield typically does on offense at 58 points per game. The problem is their defense has been lacking this season. That's the problem why they've got that negative point differential. They're giving up 64 points a game, and that's exactly what Oakfield scores a game. They score just under that at 63 points a game. So you might see that defense come into play. If that defense isn't up to par of what Oakfield's ready to do, then that could be the problem here. It's not going to be for a lack of offense and a lack of shot production from the Hilltoppers. But to talk about the home team, Oakfield Oaks here, they are led in scoring just barely by the senior Brody Colleen. He's at exactly 15 points a game this season, and Braden Glugla is right under him at 14.96 points per game. On Bound, it actually rounded up. They're both at 15, but I did a little extra digging just to see who was actually in the lead. Not that we're playing a competition here.
Oh,
but
I'm sure they talked about it.
But Brody Colleen, the senior, is right now shooting 46% from the field at that 15 points per game click, 41% from behind the three-point arc, and that is where he shines especially, is he gets those three-pointers rolling, and that is where his offense comes from in Brody Colleen. Braden Glugla, more of a paint player, but he can definitely shoot the three ball as well. 45% from his limited three-point attempts, 54% overall from the field. And rounding out another senior, another double-digit point getter, Bo Bile, 11 points per game for him. 58% from the field. He knows when to take the shot and only takes it when he knows he's got that high percentage look. Bo Bile also leads this team in rebounds, 12.5 rebounds a game, including 8.5 on the defensive side of things. Braden Glugla second on the team with 5 rebounds a game, and Brody in third at 4 rebounds a game as well. Xavier Milkey, just a sophomore, but he does the point guarding for this Oakfield squad. 4 assists per game. He knows how to distribute and get it to his point getters on this Oakfield team.
All right, let's move on to some of the team stats here for the Mighty Oaks. 21-3 and 14-0 in conference play this year. They average 63.7 points per game, only letting up 45.5. That gives them a point differential of 18.5 on the season, and that's really contributed to why their points, or they're really why their record has been so phenomenal. Shooting percentages from the field just under 48%, 33% from behind the arc, and 57.7% from that free throw stripe. Rebounds per game for the Mighty Oaks, 34.5, 15.2 assists per game, 7.5 steals per game, and they average 11.5 turnovers per game. In their last 10, they are 10-0, and obviously last 5-0. Wins against Mayville, Horicon, Partyville, Hustisford, and Montello to close out their regular season. They had a first-round bye. They come into tonight looking to take down the Hilltoppers and move on to the regional finals coming up tomorrow night, which we will also be covering. So that being said, we'll step aside, run a few more ads, and when we come back, a very exclusive interview with head coach Jason Killeen of the Mighty Oaks.
Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamar. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamar, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed, quality workmanship, and getting the job done right the very first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Welcome back here to the pregame show. Joining me now is the head coach for the Mighty Oaks of Oakfield, Coach Jason Killeen. Coach, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me, Jeff.
I'm glad we're talking here, but this is my favorite time of the year, playoffs. Obviously, we're talking, you guys had a bye in the first round. Let's just talk a little bit about the playoffs and how things have shaked out so far. Is it kind of panned out the way you expected?
I guess so. I mean, I guess so. I'm not necessarily a fan of having that bye, but you know, we got some good practice in, and the guys are chomping at the bit for the game Friday night.
So on that side of the bracket, if I remember correctly, CWC won and Palmyra Eagle won. So there would be the next potential opponent, I know. And then you're going to be taking on Catholic Central. We just talked a little bit off air. Is that kind of what you expected to see how things would shake so far?
Yeah, I guess in the other half, I kind of expected CWC and Palmyra to play each other. I wasn't sure who was going to win the Sheboygan Christian Catholic Central game. But yeah, Catholic Central, they looked pretty good. I thought Sheboygan Christian didn't play as well as they're probably hoping to.
Talk to me. You said you went to that game. Tell me a little bit about what you saw from Catholic Central. Let's start with their offense first.
Yeah, they got it's a one-man show on offense. They got a guy averaging 28 a game. Number 14, he's a legit player. He's going to get his, that's for sure. So our focus on defense is going to be trying to contain him and make the other guys beat us.
Yeah, looking at his statistics, and again, you saw the game in person. He's only 46% inside the arc, so it doesn't seem to me like this is as a big guy that's going to play inside the paint. But from three-point land, he's hitting 36%, and at the free throw line, he is at 76%. Is that kind of what you saw?
Yeah, he's a wing player. He's going to catch it outside to 3, and then he's going to look to drive. He will pull up from wherever. He does make really tough shots. They had a box and 1 on him, and teams are looking at different ways of defending him. He's easily their focal point on offense. So it's just a matter of making him make those tough shots. He is going to make them, though.
Yeah, talk to me about your defensive strategy that you're planning to incorporate tonight. I know that your man-to-man has been very suffocating so far the entire year. Talk to me about your defensive plan.
We're going to pretty much face guard him. Carson Fisher's going to start on him. We could have Gugla on him for a while. We could have Xavier on him. We could have Brody on him. But then we're going to pretty much try to keep Bo around the hoop, protecting the hoop. And everybody's going to have an eye on him. Everybody's going to be able to help. Like I said, we're just going to try to make him make off balance, really tough shots.
So not a box and 1 staying with the man-to-man?
Correct.
Yeah, okay. And they do have a secondary player in Wyatt Letting who is averaging 12.2 points. I mean, obviously, everybody has seen Fayette's statistics, and he still is averaging that 28 points. I would assume that they're going to continue to try and run their offense. Tell me what you saw from their defense and what your offensive plan will be to beat that defense.
Well, I think we just need to move the ball around. We need to set good screens. We need to read the screens correctly. I think if we read the screens correctly and the screeners slip or flash or roll, I think we're going to get really good looks. Sheboygan Christian got some pretty good looks. These guys kind of take some chances, and they jump at a lot of pump fakes. Their defensive vision isn't the greatest, so if we're moving the ball around and hitting the open guy, we should shoot a high percentage from the field tonight.
Were they playing a man-to-man, or were they playing a zone?
They played man. I saw another game where they played a little 2-3, but it looks like they predominantly played man-to-man.
Well, your offensive firepower is incredible as well. You've got Brody averaging 15. You got Braden averaging 15. You got Bo averaging 11. We talked the last time with a couple of other players who have stepped up. Right now, your offense seems to operate pretty well when the guys are executing and not forcing the issue.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game. Just play within the game, trust each other, play together, have fun out there. These guys know each other. I mean, we're to the point now where they have the offense mastered. It's kind of like the sets and the motion we have. It's a tool. They're tools for these guys to use, and they know how to take advantage of any mismatches or anything they see out there on their own, which is delightful as a coach to see.
Are you concerned at all, Coach, about the fact that you really haven't been pushed or challenged, I would say, probably in your last 4 or 5 games? And you talked about that you had a bye. Are you concerned about possibly coming out with that sluggish start and maybe getting caught by surprise?
I mean, that's been a focus of mine, is to come out swinging. It does seem like we've started out slow, but we've been in some tight games here in the second half of the year, and it's just a matter of in the playoffs. We got enough seniors where they don't want their season to end. They don't want their career to end. So I'm not too worried about us not being intense or being ready for the start of the game.
Tell me how important it is to be playing at home for the next couple games.
Oh, it's important. I mean, that's, we haven't lost at home all year, and one of our goals is to not lose at home all year. So we have 2 more home games, hopefully, and we're 2 games away from completing that goal.
You've got an amazing community support as well at home.
Yeah, the fans are great. The amount of people that show up for the games is amazing, and the little comes down to little kids, looking up to our guys, and it's a great atmosphere.
Coach, I want to thank you for joining me here on the pregame show. Anything else you'd like to add that we didn't get a chance to talk about?
No, just chopping at the bit. We just want to get this going. We're ready.
And we are chomping as well to get a chance to see the Mighty Oaks perform here in the playoffs and make a run toward the state tournament. It's been the head coach here for the Mighty Oaks of Oakfield, Coach Jason Colleen here on the pregame show. We'll be back after these messages here on Jeff's live stream in cooperation with Radio Plus.
Welcome back to the pregame show here on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live streams. I'm not really sure why, but everything is funny to me right now. 2 minutes left in the top of the 2 minutes left in the pregame show here on Radio Plus and Jeff's live streams. Dominic, why don't you go through your keys to the game for both of these squads?
Yeah, and I'm talking right now about the visiting team in the Hilltoppers. You got to play tight defense. If it goes into an offensive battle, this Oakfield offense has always been dangerous. And if you can't play tight defense on them and you're just trying to go out for a shootout, I think that favors in the Oakfield direction. I don't think that favors the Hilltoppers. What I do think might favor the Hilltoppers and what they've led in all season compared to Oakfield is rebounds per game. They are a good rebounding squad. So if you can get possessions to maybe be 1 or 2 extra shots each time, if you can put up a board or put up a shot and chase the rebound down and make sure you're prolonging or elonging your offensive possessions, I think that's definitely a case that the Hilltoppers would be successful in. If I'm talking about Oakfield here, play your game. Get shots up early. If this goes into a shootout, like I said, I think it favors the Oakfield side of things, but also just try to close out. Just try to get shots up early and often and make sure you can not get tired pushing it back on fast break. Maybe take time and slow down in between, but my key here for Oakfield, just play the game you played all season. Rely on that offense to take you through.
All right, that being said, less than a minute left here in the pregame before we get set for the national anthem and starting lineups from the Nut House. We'll step aside, run a few ads, and when we come back, we are all set for this regional semifinal here in Oakfield.
The Oakfield Booster Club, a nonprofit organization that supports athletics and other projects that affect the youth of the Oakfield community, is a proud sponsor of the Mighty Oaks game. The Oakfield Booster Club helps pay the participation fees for numerous teams in summer leagues, provides funds to upgrade equipment, donates to local organizations and charities, and provides several scholarships to senior athletes annually. The Oakfield Booster Club wishes the Mighty Oaks good luck. Let's go, Oaks.
Oak Central, your hub for great eats in Oakfield, is an honored supporter of Oakfield athletics and tonight's game, serving American classics and fish fry dinners like ale-battered shrimp, bluegill, and poor man's lobster. Oak Central, just like home, but with more friends, more food, and more fun. Follow Oak Central on Facebook for their menu and events. Oak Central, an honored supporter of Oakfield athletics and tonight's game.
Oakfield Elevator is a proud sponsor of high school sports. You see, Oakfield Elevator custom manufactures animal feed. They also receive dry store and market grain. Oakfield Elevator offers poultry and wild bird seeds, bagged shell corn, and wildlife, and a lot more. Oakfield Elevator has de-icing and softener salts too. Oakfield Elevator at 280 North Main Street, a proud sponsor of high school sports.
For nearly 50 years, Pinot Buildings has created the highest quality post-frame buildings. Headquartered in Rosendale, Wisconsin, we proudly serve the Badger State and Illinois. We deliver unparalleled craftsmanship and quality with all the warmth and care you'd expect from a small-town family business. Whether you're planning a large commercial or agricultural project, a barn-dominium, or a smaller personal shop or structure, Pinot Buildings are built for you and designed to last. Connect with us to get started.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
At Warner Harmson Furniture, Flooring, Kitchen, and Bath, we know that your home is more than just four walls. From kitchen and bath remodels to full home renovations and new construction, we have the team for you. Warner Harmson brings expert design and craftsmanship to every project. Dependable, detail-driven, and dedicated to you, we turn your vision into a home. Warner Harmson, we do it all. Visit WarnerHarmson.com and book your free consultation today.
Looking for a reliable...
Welcome back to your 2 Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live stream. A fantastic rendition of the Star Spangled Banner performed by a couple of ladies down here.
It was great.
With that being said, we are all set for starting lineups, though. One more WIAA spiel here coming, as we always like to do, and acknowledge our officials for tonight's game. Without them, we wouldn't be able to play, Dom. So we are obviously happy and grateful for them to be here. Tyler Schwartz, also the SSM trainer for tonight's game, a very important role he plays. So
we hope he's not needed, no offense, but
yeah, we hope he can just sit back and relax, watch the game.
Watch a good basketball game here in regional semifinals. Winner plays tomorrow.
All righty, let's get the starting lineups here from the Nut House. First for the Catholic Central Hilltoppers. Number 2, a junior, Isaac Jimenez. Number 11, a junior, Wyatt Lighting. Number 14, a junior, Sam Fate. Number 15, a junior, Ty Garrett. And number 24, a senior, Quinn Graff. Dan Meadow, the coach of this Hilltoppers team. And let's move on over to the top-seeded Oakfield Oaks now. A first-round bye, their first playoff game coming tonight, and they are jazzed up for it. Number 3, a sophomore, Xavier Milky. Number 11, a senior, JJ Lanning. Number 14, a senior, Carson Fisher. Number 21, a senior, Bo Bile. And rounding out the starting 5, number 24, a junior, Henry Drozdkowski. Jason Colleen, the head coach of the Mighty Oaks, who are all set here in this regional semifinal. It's win or go home basketball, and both of these two teams do not want to go home, Dom.
Absolutely not, and I'm not sure if I'm just noticing this, but Brody Colleen is not on the bench for the Oaks.
It's a different starting lineup out there tonight. You don't have Braden Glugla in the starting 5 as well as Brody Colleen, and as you said, Dom, he's not on the bench. So we will monitor that as we go. But opening tip in the regional semifinal sent right back to Xavier Milky. Milky, quick up to Carson Fisher. Dish back to Lanning now. Him and Drozdkowski play pivotal roles in that 6th and 7th men off the bench. But both of them getting the starting nod tonight. Lanning with a quick 3, he can't hit it. Rebound brought down by Fisher. Now swung back up to Milky, and he'll reset. Drozdkowski tries to do a pick and roll. This one's turned away. And a foul, a quick one coming against Fisher. It's Carson Fisher's first, team's first, 29 seconds in, and a turnover. Sam Fate to inbound, he does. Into the backcourt for Quinn Graff, the only senior of the starting 5 here for the Hilltoppers. Pass the other way, nearly out of bounds, but Jimenez is there to pick it up. Fate now, step back 3, he pops it. In and out, rebound taken down by the big Bo Bile. Nobody there to challenge him. Milky over to Fisher. Student section and the fans over here for the Hilltoppers getting quite loud. Bile, bounce pass off of a couple of feet, and it will be a kickball violation. Take one more look at it. Ball will stay with Oakfield, a minute 02 in, and it's still a scoreless affair. An inbound pass quickly up to Bile. Milky down to the corner for Lanning. Down to Bile, working on the mismatch. Cross-court pass to Milky, he'll pop one. Can't connect. Drozdkowski fights for a rebound, puts it back up, And in the shooting motion, he will get 2 free throws. ESPN Oakfield, a.k.a. the Oakfield student section, letting the Hilltoppers know that, and I quote, they can't do that.
Nice direct quote there. I did hear that.
Thank you. Do I have to source that, or how do you want
I think you just forgot the clap, 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 clap.
Oh, I wasn't sure how to cite that properly.
That's fine.
That didn't come into my APA.
The end quote would have been nice.
Okay,
It's
okay.
Grazkowski misses his first.
And
Second one
that's
good,
the
though.
second. 1-0, the Oaks are the first one on the board. 1:15 in off of a Henry Drazkowski free throw. 50% that trip, and the Hilltoppers looking to answer. Sam Fate, the leading scorer for this team. The junior averages just under 28 and will pick up an offensive foul. Went in hard, and Xavier Milkey was there to take the charge. Xavier Milkey, not necessarily on the scoring chart too often. He averages, if I can pull up my paper here, 6 points a game, which isn't terrible for him, but what he's really known for is his passing ability as well as tight defense and being all over, fast-paced on the court. J.J. Lanning, deep three from atop. There it is. And finally, Oakfield is on the board with something besides a free throw. J.J. Lanning missed his first triple, gets that one to fall down as Drazkowski hits it out of bounds, and it stays Hilltoppers' ball. Now down 4-0. Quinn Graff looking for an inbound. Finds Wyatt Lighting, second leading scorer per game for Catholic Central. Over to Sam Fate. Bounce pass inside, nobody's there. Nobody moved for it, and Milkey picks it up. Now to Lanning. A triple a couple of moments ago to break it to a 4-0 lead. Back to Milkey. He'll try another deep one, this time from the left wing, just a little long. Bile with a rebound. And Xavier Milkey waiting for a pass. Screen set by Drazkowski. Fisher moves inside, back out to Lanning. Screen set by Bile. Lanning moves in. Floater shot in, rimmed around, and it falls through the netting. J.J. Lanning up to 5 points of his own.
Yeah, he's been great so far this season off the bench. He got a start in that last home game. The opponent is not getting to my mind right now, but he got that start in the last home game here on senior night.
And finally, the Hilltoppers on the board. Wyatt Lighting, nearly 3 minutes in, puts a layup in and cuts the deficit to 4. Bounce pass down low, out of the reach, and it's out of bounds. I want to thank all of you for joining us here on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live streams. Of course, all of our NFHS watchers as well. Make sure to leave something down in that YouTube comment section, where you're watching from, which team you're rooting for, your favorite player, how your day was. We love hearing from you, and the guys who watch this game back would love hearing from you as well. Lighting goes up strong and gets 2 more. The junior averages 12.5 per game and is already up to all 4 of the Hilltoppers' points. 3.5 minutes in.
That was a nice strong 2 points there. Get the Hilltoppers another one, cut this lead to 2.
Lanning down to Bile, back to Milkey. He'll drive baseline, goes up with a floater, gets fouled, and we'll head to that free throw stripe.
Foul will go on Lighting, his first, team's third now in the first half.
A 2-point lead here for Oakfield. Over 3.5 minutes in, it grows to 3 with the first free throw good from Milkey. Xavier Milkey looking to go perfect. He cannot. Rebound picked up by Fate, and it stays 7-4. Graff, bounce pass inside, nearly taken away. Light goes in, now out to Jimenez. He pump faked and swung it back around. Lighting behind the back. Getting fancy with it. A drive, bounce pass outside. Fate pump fake, spins at the elbow, jumper floating away, there it is. And the leading scorer, Sam Fate, finally on the board and brings it back within 1. Seven to 6 in favor of the Oaks. The Catholic Central community continuing to stay loud. Bo Bile yet to get on the scoring sheet. He's just outside the paint. Back up to Fisher, all alone up top. Can't connect with the triple, and Fate brings down a rebound, and Fisher will pick up another foul.
Carson's second now, team second as well. Now we'll see Braden Glugla come in for the Oaks.
Glugla will check in, come take out Carson Fisher, who's already got 2 personal. Catholic Central only down by 1. Nearly 5 minutes in now. Up top to Sam Fate. Fakes one way. Euro step inside, goes up strong. A lot of contact, no call either way. And now as the ball trickles out of bounds, it stays Catholic Central's way. There was a lot of contact down low, Dominic, for it not to be called either way.
There was a lot of physicality for I'm not sure who the foul necessarily was on, but that was almost a dangerous play there that I thought could have had contact no matter what.
A lot of collision there between Fate and Glugla on the other side. Nonetheless, Catholic Central remains in control of the ball. Down by 1. Pass down low, move inside, knocked away. Good defensive play by Glugla. And a foul coming the other way then against Wyatt Lighting.
It'll be his second quick personal as well. 4th team now.
He had a couple of quick buckets for this team, the first 4 points, and now he's on the bench. Ty Garrett, the junior, comes in and checks him out. This Catholic Central team, one that is led by juniors. They will have the majority of their starters coming back for another year. Lanning, outside, jumper inside the paint. Goes off the front of the rim, and it's taken down by the aforementioned Garrett.
Yeah, it looked like Lanning wanted contact there, and I think that's why his shot was a little off. He was worried too much about the contact that he was receiving instead of putting up the shot.
Fate moves in, dish back out to Graff. Outside to Jimenez. Haven't seen him take a shot yet. Braden Glugla playing tight, chippy defense. Now Fate takes a deep 3. Can't connect. Bo Bile picks up another rebound. Bile has yet to score any points. A ton of rebounds for him, though. He's averaging a double-double on the season, and for good reason. Glugla all alone, pump fake, goes baseline, bounce pass inside, and a foul on the ground.
This one going to go on Quinn Graff, his first. Team's 5th now. And who else but Grandma Donna to get a start in that comment section. Henry's grandparents watching from Florida. She wouldn't miss a game.
No,
Go Mighty Oaks.
Donna never misses a game. And not only Donna, but both the grandparents out there in Florida watching for Henry. And
Donna just has the duty of getting us a chat.
That's exactly right. We always love hearing from Donna, don't we?
Of course.
Inbound pass here for the Oaks. Just under 12 left in the first. Right back down to Glugla, and he's finally on the board. A nice pass coming from Bo Bile. And just like that, the lead back to 3. Make sure to be like Donna and leave something down in that YouTube comment section. Pass to the corner. Graff thought about it for a moment. Instead, it swung around the arc. Jace Anderson, his first touch of the night. Blocked by Glugla, and they're going to say a jump ball coming off of it. Excuse me, that was Bile down there. Jacob Ingersoll has checked in now for Oakfield.
Gives Drazkowski just a bit of a breather there. Just played the starting role for the first 5.5 here.
Quick inbound pass down low. Back up top. Now Graff takes a triple. Can't connect with anything. Rebound tiptoed on the baseline and out of bounds. It goes Oakfield's way.
Tiptoed too close. Stepped on that baseline.
Get a good shot of the inbound as well as that ESPN Oakfield student section over there.
There you go.
ESPN Beaver Dam, of course, is a real thing.
So is ESPN Oakfield. I see the sign and everything over there.
Oh, sorry, my apologies.
They're coming for our job, actually.
Couple of handoffs up top. Glugla, jumper inside the arc. There it is. And Braden Glugla's up to 4. Lead back up to 5 now for Oakfield. Sam Fate brings it across. Dish over to Anderson. The sophomore averages 2.2 points per game and shoots 25% from the field. Now Fate makes a move inside, goes up strong off the glass, hits the deck. Doesn't get a call and can't get the bucket. Lanning, left wing 3. That one's no good. Back and forth basketball right now. Blocked by Bile. And Quinn Graff went down hard.
Yeah, hopefully he's okay.
And he is finally up. Looks to be shaken up a little bit. And he seems to be okay, but it did take him a minute to get up.
Yeah, just kind of landed awkwardly.
That's a couple of nice stuffs down low from Bo Bile. Nothing but the ball. And that one he made Quinn Graff pay for. Quick inbound up top. Anderson thought about a 3. Instead brings it in. Dish off to Graff now. He'll take his space in the lane. Jumper off the glass, and that's 2 for him.
That's good. He's feeling just fine. Got that nice 2-pointer there. You're good.
Glugla now, a deep 3. He can't connect. And Ingersoll is going to be called for a foul and immediately puts his hands up saying, what? Just over 10 minutes left here in the first half. Oakfield up 11-8 over Catholic Central. Sam Fate guarded up top. Pass over to Anderson, back to Fate. Deep 3, nearly from the red line out there. The triple was no good, and Braden Glugla comes down with a board. Over to Milky. Now he drives, takes his space, gets bumped off hard, and it goes the other way. Xavier Milky not happy with the no call.
I know that there's 8 team fouls here in this game, but there's been a lot of physical contact that they're not calling early in this game. So some fouls are being called, the physical ones that I think some of the Oakfield and Hilltoppers they're just kind of getting frustrated with these ticky-tacky ones getting called and the physical ones that are not.
Sam Fate inside. Nearly tripped and slid down. Instead, it's a jumper from Graff off the glass. A couple of bounces off that iron, and it's good. Got the shooter's touch, and Catholic Central's back within 1.
Back and forth here, a game of runs so far for both of these squads.
9 minutes now in the first. Glugla down low, back up top to Milky. He'll pop a deep 3, and he connects. Xavier Milky from behind the arc.
Took him a while to get going there. He took a couple 3-point shots. That's the first one to go in, and it looked like he's having no problem after that one now. Nothing but the net.
4-point lead here for Oakfield, 8:42 and counting. Sam Fate guarded by Bile. Fate moves inside, takes a jump, spins around, tosses a shot up, and I don't even know how that thing went in.
That was a nice little turnaround near hook shot going up from Fate to go in and put this one back to 2.
Back to 2. Milky inside the paint, leans into contact, throws a shot up. It's taken down by Graff. And the Hilltoppers here have a chance to tie or even take a lead. They find Sam Fate. There's the triple. Rebounded right down low. Bile tries for a block. Instead, we're tied. It was Jacob Fain, and that forces a full timeout from the Oaks. We'll take it with them.
Roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
We want to apologize for that Laconia-Roncalli game. I know it says it's scheduled here on Radio Plus's YouTube channel, but here at Jeff's live streams, at least our crew, we never intended to schedule that game. We already have 3 different games we're covering, and I believe Radio Plus's teams are covering some other games. So I know it was scheduled there potentially, but if that link is working, it means that we don't have a team there tonight. So again, we do apologize for that, but that's just the matter of the situation. J.J. Lanning tries to give the Oaks a lead. He can't connect. Now Xavier Milkey, another one. That one goes short. Bo Bio with a rebound, and he's finally on the board. Took him a while, but Bo Bio, over 10 minutes in, is on the scoring sheet. Lugla playing tight defense. Good screen set up top. Now a deep 3 coming from Fain. That one no good. Bounced right into the hands of Lanning. Lanning brings it back, swung to the wing. Down low to Drazkowski, a fantastic move. And Henry Drazkowski is a very efficient scorer from inside the paint. You'll see it all night long.
He sure is. He does that. He does very well in the paint along with Bo Bile. They work very well down low underneath the rim, getting those paint shots up for Oakfield.
Corner 3 coming. That one is tipped away by Glugla. Sent out of bounds. It stays Hilltoppers' ball. And Oakfield fans not too happy with it, nor are the employees of ESPN Oakfield. I'm going to run that joke into the ground tonight, I think.
That's okay. Get the support they need.
Swung around up top. Fate trapped near the free throw line. He just rolls it down on the ground. Now back to Graff, stuck in the corner. He brings it back up top, and the Hilltoppers look to set their offense up, only down by 4. Student section for the Oaks getting loud. Back to Graff. Glugla tries to pass it. He does. Over to Lanning now. Takes baseline. Nobody's there. Lanning off the glass adds 2 more.
Timeouts work to perfection here for Coach Colleen. A 6-0 run out of the timeout. And this place is loud tonight.
That is exactly what they wanted. Pass to the corner for Jace Anderson. Swung around. Fate thought about a deep 3. Instead moves in. Takes a shot up and gets fouled. Believe it or not, through all the contact and all the driving coming from Sam Fate, this will be his first trip to the line tonight, Dom.
Yeah, like I said, it's been a physical game both ways. 9 team fouls, but not a lot of them called on that physical contact. They're letting the boys play down low in terms of that.
Just under 6 minutes left in the first half. The first free throw coming from Fate is good. And that's not a surprise as he shoots 76% from that charity stripe. I want to thank all 160 viewers, or computers at least, logged in here on Radio Plus's live stream. Make sure to leave something down in that YouTube comment section. Second free throw from Fate is good as well. Lead comes back down to 4. It'll be Lanning to bring it across the logo. Looking for a pass, goes to his right. Xavier Milkey on the deck for a minute. Lugla's got to find a pass. He gets it to Milkey. He'll take the wide open triple. He goes long, but Big Bo Biles there for a rebound, and a big foul coming. That one's going to go against Ty Garrett, the junior.
His second, team's 6th.
Get a nice shot down low here from Aaliyah. An inbound pass under their own offensive goal for the Oakfield Oaks, up by 4. A surprising first half, to say the least.
It's been a great effort here from the Hilltoppers, not only from them, but their traveling section here as Drazkowski gets a mid-range 2 in.
Talk about his efficiency from inside the paint, but hey, he can shoot a jumper too, why not? Lead back up to 6. Pass through the hands, and it's taken over by Oakfield. A 2-on-1 in transition. Glugla goes up strong off the rim. No good. Fate behind the back. Dish down low. That one's up and no good as well. Now a fight for it on the ground. Drazkowski slides around. A timeout called, and they're going to give it to Oakfield. Might have been the wrong call. Hard to call possession there, but nonetheless, it will be a 30-second timeout for the Oaks. We'll take it with them.
Oak Central, your hub for great eats in Oakfield, is an honored supporter of Oakfield Athletics and tonight's game, serving American classics and fish fry dinners like ale-battered shrimp, bluegill, and poor man's lobster. Oak Central, just like home, but with more friends, more food, and more fun. Follow Oak Central on Facebook for their menu and events. Oak Central, an honored supporter of Oakfield Athletics and tonight's game.
Welcome back here to Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live streams. Of course, we're streaming on NFHS as well. 5 minutes on the dot left in this first half. A 22-16 lead for Oakfield. And they take a 30-second timeout to retain possession of the loose ball down on the ground. Henry Drazkowski just fell down and fell on top of it.
Yeah, just so happened to have enough hand on the ball to be able to get the timeout for the Oaks and Coach Killeen.
Xavier Milkey, the sophomore, facilitates this offense. Brought across over to Glugla. He goes up strong through contact. Can't get the bounce off the rim. It goes out of bounds and stays the Oaks' way. Taking 11 seconds off that initial push down. And now the Oaks try again on their own side. J.J. Lanning looks for an inbound pass. Down low to Bo Bile. He's got 2 on the night. Goes up strong, can't get it. Fate comes down with the board. Bile nearly tripped up on the effort. And Sam Fate, the leading scorer all year long for this Catholic Central team, brings it across and dishes it away. Toss over to Fain. He finds Lighting, had a couple of early baskets, goes down low and travels.
One too many steps there as he was trying to pass. I hope Glugla's okay. He might have got poked in the face there.
Looks like it was somewhere in that face region.
He'll be subbed out real quick. Got poked in the eye.
It's going to be hard to play basketball when one of your eyes is closed.
Yes, absolutely. That does make it difficult.
Yeah. I could see it being a problem. I can't play basketball with both my eyes open.
No.
So 4:19 and counting in the first half. A 6-point lead for Oakfield, and they've got possession of the ball. J.J. Lanning all the way around the arc. Now he spins around inside. Jacob Ingersoll checks back in for the Oaks. Sets a screen for Lanning. Fate trying to jump it, instead backs off. Catholic Central fans continuing to stay vocal. Bile down low. He's got the mismatch on Robson. Out to Milkey. Thought about a 3. Instead dribbles back and waits for a pass to Ingersoll. Down low to Bile. Back to Ingersoll. Over to Milkey. The extra pass. Now a drive inside. Shot goes up. And it's taken down by a couple of blue jerseys. Down to Fate off the glass. Add 2 more. A fantastic home run style pass. And the finish coming no problem. 4-point game, just under 3.5, and a foul coming against Catholic Central.
I'll go on Sam Fate, his second, team 7th, so it'll put the Oaks in bonus.
Oaks gonna move into bonus, and J.J. Lanning will be the man to shoot the 1-and-1. Head coach Dan Meadow not too pleased with the call. Looking for an explanation with the official, and I don't even know if he's looking for an explanation or just trying to point out that, hey, something's going on down there and I want you to keep an eye on it. Either way, J.J. Lanning can't make the first of the 1-and-1. Rebound is picked up by the Oaks, though, and no foul called on the contact from the newly checked in Sam Krieger. Lanning, a deep 3. That one no good. And this game has been nothing but physical. And now we have Sam Fate down, and we're going to take a timeout.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter? Might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call, and we'll clean your ducky.
Sam Fate able to get up on his own accord, which we always love to see. I don't care who you're rooting for, but you never want to see an injury, especially at this level of the game and this far into the playoffs. But Fate gets up. He'll sit on the bench and take a breather for a little while, but he seemed to be all right as far as we could tell up here, Dom.
Yeah, we always pray for a quick recovery. He's got off on his own power to sit on the bench, so hopefully he can check back in for the Hilltoppers, who, might I say, have been playing incredible so far. This is an amazing game so far in this first half. Only a 4-point deficit right now for the Hilltoppers. They have come here to Oakfield, and they are ready to play. We talked about pregame. Makai and I were talking about just the distance that this Hilltoppers team had to travel. They're all the way down in
by Racine,
Burlington, in the Racine County there. Long bus ride.
And Catholic Central is going to call a quick 30-second timeout. They want Sam Fate to come right back in. He had to come out after the slip, and that being said, they're going to take the full timeout. We'll take it with them.
Only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Welcome back here. A very quick 30-second timeout taken there by Catholic Central, but it was more of a substitution timeout to get Sam Fate, the leading scorer, back in. Pass down low. Lighting makes a nice move. He tries to add 2 more. It's tipped out of bounds and goes the Oaks' way. Wyatt Lighting got the scoring going today for Catholic Central. He had the first 4 of their points, then picked up a couple of fouls early. Sat on the bench for a while, but now he's back in. A 4-point lead for Oakfield. And like we were talking about, the Hilltoppers have put up a heck of an effort here in this first half.
It's been a very fun and entertaining game to watch so far.
Landing deep on the right wing, looking for a pass down low. Fakes the bounce, instead comes back up to Krieger. Now across to Milky. Drazkowski trying for a pick and roll. Down low to Drazkowski off his hands and a turnover. Just like that, with 2:24 left on the clock, the Hilltoppers have a chance to bring it back within a possession. Pass over to Lighting. Up top to Robson. Across to Graff. Now a jumper from the free throw line. That one's no good, off the front of the iron. Sam Krieger, a heads up play, and that's the right one.
Nice play there by Krieger to make sure he's not only losing the footing there on the baseline, but to have the wherewithal and go back around and put it off the blue jersey before it trickles out of bounds.
Just to be able to think on your feet like that is a skill you can't really coach, and Sam Krieger knew the right spot at the right time, did the right thing, and now the Oaks have possession. Speaking of Krieger, here he is deep on the left wing. Used his dribble, passed over to Milky. Looking to go down low to Bile, he finds it. Inside to Milky, no space to thread the needle. Now out to Drazkowski, a jumper from the free throw line, and there it is. Under 1:30 now in the first half, the lead back to 6. A fight for it on the ground, and Milky takes it away. The Oaks fans getting right back into it. It's a loud environment here in the Nut House in this regional semifinal. Down low to Bile. Been quiet on the night for his standards. Cross-court pass to Milky. Back down low off the foot and out of bounds.
I've been here all season long covering this Oakfield squad, and I don't think I've heard the Nut House as loud as it has been tonight. I know it's a small gym. I know voices are going to travel easily, but it is a fun and loud environment here tonight in Oakfield.
A minute and some change left in the first half. 6-point lead here for the Oaks at home. The number 1 seed against the number 9 seeded Catholic Central. No look pass to Drazkowski, and my goodness, what an assist from Bo Bile. He is feeling himself. Look at this thing one more time. A fantastic setup and an 8-point lead now for the Mighty Oaks, the largest of their day. And if you would have told me that they'd only be leading by 8 with 30 seconds left in the first half, I'd tell you you're crazy. But instead, that is the case. And a shooting foul goes against the Oaks. Wyatt Lighting heads to the line to shoot two.
It's because this Hilltoppers team had come out exactly what they've been good at all season and push the offense. I thought maybe defense would be a problem, but it's doing enough justice right now to keep them in this shootout here with Oakfield.
Just over 32 ticks left in the first half. It'll be 2 free throws coming from the junior. He cannot connect on the first. And Braden Glugla, who I believe got poked in the eye before, checks back in for these last 30 or so seconds, the last half minute here. Over 200 computers logged in on Radio Plus alone. Leave something down in that YouTube comment section like Donna did. Lighting, no good on either. An easy rebound for J.J. Lanning. And now with 26 seconds and counting, the Oaks looking to push it to a double-digit lead heading into the halftime locker room. Glugla on the left wing. Toss back to Lanning. Inside 15 now. Lanning goes to Milkey. Back to Glugla. Looks for a screen, he gets it. Step back, down to Bovile. Inside, nearly poked away. Back out to Milkey, he takes the three. That one's no good. And that will do it for the first half of action. 26-18, the Mighty Oaks lead by 8 at home. We will step aside, run a few ads, and when we come back, we have a lot to talk about in this halftime show.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Ergo Bank, we know there's a deposit account to fit your unique needs. Whether you want to earn interest on your balance, or perhaps enjoy cashback rewards, or maybe grow your money over time, Ergo Bank makes it real easy. From savings and checking accounts to savings accounts and, of course, CDs. We can do it all while offering flexible options and convenient access for a banking experience that's built just for you. Ergo Bank, better banking by design. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Early withdrawal penalties may apply.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Welcome to Hooksha's Market & Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Market & Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Market & Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm-fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Welcome back here to Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live stream. 6 minutes left in this halftime break as both teams go into their locker rooms happy and not so happy about certain things. Oakfield, they can, I think, be pleased that they're in the lead by 8 points right now, but I'm sure knowing head coach Jason Killeen and the mentality that he preaches, not only in practices, but out here during games, 8 points isn't good enough for him, and I'm sure his boys are hearing about it right now. As far as Catholic Central goes, I think they're pretty happy to be going into this break only down by 8, Dom.
Yeah, they've came out and played a really good first half against this Oakfield team. They've came here ready to go. They've been pretty much neck and neck the entire time. A couple of scoring runs both ways to keep this one where it's at. An 8-point lead is the biggest of the night, but truly it's been a back-and-forth contest here from the Hilltoppers and the Oaks.
Yeah, definitely a back-and-forth contest. Do you have some of those individual scoring statistics for us?
I sure do. Let's start with the visiting team, the Hilltoppers. 8 points right now from their leading scorer, Sam Fate. 4 points from Wyatt Lighting, 4 points from Quinn Graff, and 2 from Jacob Fain. For the Oaks side of things, the home team here tonight, 9 points from Henry Drazkowski, 7 from J.J. Lanning, 4 from Braden Glugla, 4 from Xavier Milkey, and 2 points for Mr. Bo Bile.
Yeah, I mean, that's the way it gets done for Oakfield, right? You talk about the top scorers in Brody Killeen, you talk about Braden Glugla, you talk about Bo Bile, but it's really scoring by committee. Henry Drazkowski, who got the starting nod tonight, comes in and leads with 9 points. Now, right behind him is J.J. Lanning. So usually those 6th and 7th men off the bench, they're coming in and leading this team to this 8-point lead right now. So fantastic for Oakfield. As far as Catholic Central goes, they're going to need a big second half coming from Sam Fate. He is their team scorer, leading scorer right now with 8 in that first half, but he averages just under 28 per game. So he's going to need a big second half, especially to keep him in this one, Dom. What do you think they're talking about in the locker room right now?
I think you just got to go out and play the game that you've played all year. This Oakfield squad is a #1 seed in the tournament for a reason. They have been a tremendous opponent, not only for D5 schools, but for D4, D3 schools that they've faced this year. They have a real chance of going far into this playoffs, but you got to win the games in order to have that real chance to go. And I'm sure Coach Killeen is talking about that. Hey, I know we are expected to go far, but it doesn't start until we can actually win some games and have some wins under our belt. So Catholic Central came here to play tonight, and I applaud them, and I'm excited for the second half.
All right, that being said, just under 4 minutes left in the break. We'll step aside and take it with them, but when we come back, second half action here from the Nut House. The Oakfield Oaks currently lead by 8.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed, quality workmanship, and getting the job done right the very first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
The Oakfield Booster Club, a nonprofit organization that supports athletics and other projects that affect the youth of the Oakfield community, is a proud sponsor of the Mighty Oaks game. The Oakfield Booster Club helps pay the participation fees for numerous teams in summer leagues, provides funds to upgrade equipment, donates to local organizations and charities, and provides several scholarships to senior athletes annually. The Oakfield Booster Club wishes the Mighty Oaks good luck. Let's go, Oaks.
Oak Central, your hub for great eats in Oakfield, is an honored supporter of Oakfield Athletics and tonight's game, serving American classics and fish fry dinners like ale-battered shrimp, bluegill, and poor man's lobster. Oak Central, just like home, but with more friends, more food, and more fun. Follow Oak Central on Facebook for their menu and events. Oak Central, an honored supporter of Oakfield Athletics and tonight's game.
Oakfield Elevator is a proud sponsor of high school sports. You see, Oakfield Elevator custom manufactures animal feed. They also receive dry store and market grain. Oakfield Elevator offers poultry and wild bird seeds, bagged shell corn, and wildlife, and a lot more. Oakfield Elevator has de-icing and softener salts too. Oakfield Elevator at 280 North Main Street, a proud sponsor of high school sports.
For nearly 50.
Welcome back here. Second half action coming from you inside the Nut House here in Oakfield, Wisconsin. The top seeded Oaks currently lead Catholic Central 26-18. And Oakfield will start with possession up by 8. Could bring it to double digits. They will be scoring on the right side of this basketball court this entire second half. J.J. Lanning, bounce pass inside. Glugla takes his space, goes off the backboard, gets fouled hard, and will get 2 shots. Fantastic inside move to just kind of move around his defender, found the open space, and then to draw the contact, nearly had the finish as well, but I don't think he's complaining about getting 2 free throws.
Problem there is it's Ty Garrett's third foul, early in the second half. Starter for this team now has to take a seat early as Glugla makes his first.
And Glugla makes good on both of them. Something happened to your camera there, Dom. So we will try to fix that as quickly as possible. Looks like it just went out. So we're going to stick on Aaliyah's shot for now. Let's hope she can stay super accurate. About 30 seconds in, and it looks like Xavier Milkey is going to be called for a foul on the ground. Might just have to unplug it and plug it back in. An inbound pass here for Catholic Central. Down by 10. Underneath, Leiter gets blocked by Bile. Oaks, it feels like they have all the momentum right now. Things are going their way. Bile. Shot coming from Fisher, tried to go off the backboard, but couldn't get it. Dominic, I'll have you just turn your camera off and turn it back on, and that should get away the blurriness there, and we can come back to the main shot. But Aaliyah's done a fantastic job of sticking with it on the court. Again, we apologize here, but all of a sudden the camera just kind of went out. Just turn it off and turn it back on. It fixes it. Oh, he can't hear me. That's right. Lead now growing up to 12, and we're back on the main shot here with Dominic. Appreciate him fixing that camera, and he'll put his headset back on. I was talking to you and realized, hey, he couldn't hear me. I was talking practically to the viewers.
Sorry.
Bile blocked from behind again.
We're back. We're rolling.
All right, let's redial in. Whoa. And they're going to call a travel on it. J.J. Lanning got smacked in the face, but took a couple of steps too early, and that was the whistle. Catholic Central going to need some momentum here as Oakfield has came out and done what they've needed to do. Grown the lead up to 12 now. 30-18, about to cross the 16-minute mark, left in the second half. Hand off to Sam Fate, the leading scorer in that first. He's got to get it going. Nice pass down low, blocked by Glugla. Oakfield has had a series of stuffs down by the paint, both in the first and now in the second half. I would say roughly 5 blocks coming from them defensively.
Steal here for the Hilltoppers.
Right, coming back the other way for Oakfield. Carson Fisher had a wide open J.J. Lanning down low, and a foul coming against Jacob Fain, the senior. All right, we're back.
His first. Team second in the second half. We're back completely. Here we go.
Don't you love it when the camera just turns off for some odd reason?
Yeah. I'm glad I don't panic and stay calm under pressure. It's always a good thing.
Yeah, we both always stay calm.
Yeah.
Bile working on his defender, spins inside, gets fouled on the ground. No, they're going to call it a shooting foul. He will head to that charity stripe and shoot 2. Could extend the lead to 14 with both made. Catholic Central fans not too pleased with the call, but Bo Bile will not mind shooting both of them. Shoots 52% from the charity stripe on the season. And if averages mean anything, technically he'll be no good on this second one, but we shall see. 31-18, 15-16 left on the clock, and Bile proves me wrong and makes them both.
Yeah, math's not useful.
You would know. 14-point lead, the largest of the Oaks day. Fate trying to cut into it, and a foul coming against Lighting. Jumped up to grab the rebound. Instead, they're going to call it a displacement foul, or rather a push is what the official called, and head coach Meadow not too pleased.
It'll be his 4th. I think that's why he's not too pleased.
And that'll send Ty Garrett, who has 3 personal fouls himself, back into the game. An 8-point lead at half. Oakfield now leads by 14, and it could be even larger. They have possession. 3 minutes into the second. J.J. Lanning thought about a deep 3, instead brings it inside. Pivots around, back to Xavier Milkey. Stops on a dime, and they're going to call it travel. He indeed did not stop on a dime.
Nope, stop maybe on a quarter?
That sounds about right, yeah.
Is that how that works?
I think so. Been a great second half so far statistically here for Oakfield. Catholic Central's got to find a way to score. Screen set up top, now pass down to the left side corner. Back to Quinn Graff, who's been seemingly pretty quiet. Graff moves inside off the glass, and as I say it, he picks up a 2.
Ask and you shall receive.
Lead back down to 12, but a lot of work to do still here for the Hilltoppers. Some would say they have quite the hill to climb.
Hill to top?
Or as Dominic was trying to tell me in the pregame, hill to top. It will be another foul down low, and this could be dangerous considering who they call it on.
I think it's going to be on.
It will be a Fain. It's going to go on Jacob Fain.
That's what I thought it was. His second.
Only his second, but that would have been Ty Garrett's 4th. He was down there as well. Either way, it sends Glugla to the line. And head coach Dan Meadow continuing to argue with the official. He is not pleased with how the fouls have been called this game. Glugla good on his first free throw. He's a 69% free throw shooter. And on this trip, he goes 2 for 2. Lead back out to 14. Sam Fate brings it across. Guarded tightly by Milkey. He'll pick up a foul of his own. That's his second this half.
It's also Oakfield second.
Ball poked away, and it's okay.
Nice rhyme.
Thank you. Made it on the fly. Because my name is Mackay.
Oh,
all right.
okay.
I'm so sorry. 34-20, under 14 left to play. And my goodness, Milky doesn't get called for that one. A poke to the eye of Sam Fate. A turnover. Trying to add the triple on. Instead, Bo Bile.
Oh, boy.
And this has been a physical game, and I'm not here to do the officials' jobs for them. But one of those fouls has got to be called, and now they will give it to Bo Bile.
They got to get control. And by calling it on Bo Bile there.
Sam Fate got slapped in the face down on the other end of the court. Bo Bile on that side nearly pushed his man out of bounds, and emotions are running high right now. That you could cut the tension in here with a knife.
Yes, they are.
13-34 and counting. Sam Fate brings it across the logo, takes his space inside the paint, bounce pass off the glass, blocked by Bile. Another block by the big Bo Bile. Now Glugla thought about a deep three, instead into the paint himself. Spins around, looks to go up. Gets blocked, goes up again. The ball's still loose, taken down by the Hilltoppers. In transition, back to Fate. Moves inside, jumper inside the arc. There's two more, and like I said, you got to get Sam Fate going. He can score from practically anywhere.
Yeah, he's got an incredible touch. 10 points now, double digits for Fate.
That's his first bucket in this second half, nearly 5 minutes in. And they're going to need a lot more of him. Down by 12 still. Lanning moves inside, a high arcing shot. He hits the deck hard. The ball goes out of bounds. It stays with the Oaks. And now a nice move from Jacob Fain to show the sportsmanship and go help up J.J. Lanning.
And as Grandma Donna wants a shot of that nut house whenever we get a shot down there. So, Leah, you know your duty when you have a moment.
Let's get a shot of that.
A shot.
The ESPN Oakfield sign went away now, but
they are all dressed up here for that ESPN.
Dressed up.
Business casual.
It's pretty black tie formal down there.
Correct. I was trying to think of something that they would have it for.
As well as they all have crowns on.
Correct.
I'm not sure where that comes from. Either way, a 12-point game, looking to bring it back to single digits. Sam Fate, 4-3. He does!
Oh,
Sam Fate up to 13 on the night, and back to single digits go the Hilltoppers.
If you're Coach Colleen, you got to call a timeout here shortly if this possession does not go your way. The momentum right now is in Hilltoppers' favor.
Feels like Oakfield has just let the politics of this game get to him, and it doesn't go. Rebound brought down, no problem by Garrett. And they've got a chance to keep on going, only down by 9. Fate steps inside. He'll take another one. Can't connect on this one. It's saved, but into the hands of Braden Glugla. And now things slow down for a moment. For a second there, it looked like, my goodness, the momentum meter had shifted. J.J. Lanning, a catch and shoot. He can't finish. Back and forth we go. Oakfield has gone cold. Braden Glugla wanted the timeout, but head coach Jason Colleen doesn't want to take it just yet. Pass down low, easy inside, blocked by Bile. No, they're going to say a foul. And Bo Bile will pick up another personal, but a good shot of the nut house over there by Aaliyah. Donna, you ask and you shall receive. Not a great time, though, as Lincoln Lobbs and the rest of the student section not too happy. How many fouls is that for Bile?
That's 4. We will head to break as we got a timeout on the court.
Years, Pino Buildings has created the highest quality post-frame buildings. Headquartered in Rosendale, Wisconsin, we proudly serve the Badger State and Illinois. We deliver unparalleled craftsmanship and quality with all the warmth and care you'd expect from a small-town family business. Whether you're planning a large commercial or agricultural project, a barn-dominium, or a smaller personal shop or structure, Pino Buildings are built for you and designed to last. Connect with us to get started.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
So with Brody Colleen not playing tonight and Bo Bile, one of the other senior leaders, with 4 fouls sitting on the bench, Oakfield has a steady 9-point lead, but the momentum has slowly been shifting back to Catholic Central. 2 free throws here for Nate Robson. He's good on the first. A fantastic shot of the student section we saw there just a moment ago, doing their infamous roller coaster that Lincoln Lobs leads every time. Say that 3 times fast. Robson no good on the second free throw, and the lead stays at 8, but at one point it was up to 14. Catholic Central's put a dent in. Fisher, good pass down to Drazkowski. He gets it poked away. Want to thank all 200 computers logged in here on Radio Plus. Again, leave something down in that YouTube comment section. Donna has done her part. We're waiting for the rest of you. Glugla takes his space down to the baseline and practically floats it in by the rim. Lead back to double digits. With 4 personals for Bo Bile and 11 minutes left in the second half, we'll see him take a seat for quite a while. And that means the rest of this Oakfield team really going to need to step up. Pass up top to Fain, moves through a couple of Euro steps and gets the finish. A pretty play from Jacob Fain.
He has a phenomenal touch. He has been great at shooting here tonight. We've talked about just about anywhere he wants to take it, he has been solid.
Xavier Milkey.
He's up to 15 on the night as Fate, excuse me.
That was Jacob Fain with the bucket down there.
Oh, that's why I was confused.
I was going to say, I thought so as well.
Gotcha.
Now there's Fate. Can't connect on his triple, right into the lap of J.J. Lanning. Lead back to 10, just under 10 left to go. And Oakfield with possession looks to slow it up and take control back. J.J. Lanning thought about a step back 3, instead goes down low. Now out to Fisher, he pump fakes. Down to Glugla. You give him any kind of space, he'll work with it. Goes down hard, looks for a foul, can't get it. And he's not pleased. Down low, Graff goes up and he will get fouled. It feels like the foul game has completely flipped on its head here after a couple of controversial calls to start this second half. And head coach Dan Meadow giving an earful to the officials. Things have turned around in his favor.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a foul heavy on those hard contact here.
So Oakfield still up by 10, but 2 free throws from the senior Quinn Graff. And it looks like some more water, possibly sweat down there on the court. It's what Sam Fate slipped on before when he went down hard, and we'll get another towel and wipe it up. It's hard with this condensed Oakfield gymnasium because not only is it raining outside today, but when all the parents and the fans coming here to watch, they have to walk basically right on that baseline or on the sidelines here. So
yeah, you're on the court here in Oakfield.
Correct. You feel like you're a player. Quinn Graff to shoot 2. The first one, he's short. On top of that, with just the physicality of this game, a lot of fluids flying around.
They say they leave their blood, sweat, and tears out here.
That's what it is. It's win or go home, and that second one is good from Graff. We're back to single digits. 38-29, 9.5 left to play. Lanning on the wing, down low to Glugla, and they're going to call an offensive.
It's going to go on Braden Glugla, just his first.
And the way Braden Glugla plays, surprising that it's only his first. He's a very good player, don't get me wrong, but
just very physical.
Exactly.
always in the action.
Pass down low to Fate. Looking for a handoff. It's smothered away. Fantastic defense just through those passing lanes coming from the Oaks. And they take back over after the offensive foul. Fisher in the corner, back to Glugla. They've really had to work the ball to him a lot here without Bo Bile. Feels like their offense has really slowed down. It's not necessarily that Bo Bile has scored a ton tonight, but he's in there as a facilitator. Oaks trying to work without him. Inside to Lanning, couple of dribbles, thought about a jumper instead. Right back to Xavier Milkey. Looking for that good shot and tiring this defense out. Feeding it down to Glugla. Stutter step, cross-court pass back to Milkey. Wide open look. He goes short, back to Milkey. Now inside off the glass, he gets it to go. Xavier Milkey through a lot of contact, gets the layup, and we're back to an 11-point game.
I'm not sure how that's called, not called either way. That is a severe contact play on a layup. I don't care if you want to call it a foul or an offensive foul. A lot of contact there for no whistle.
Robson down low, off a couple of feet. A whistle and a kickball violation. It's going to stay Catholic Central's ball. But I agree, it's either you can call a charge and an offensive foul.
Or call a block.
Correct. And I'm not sure how we're calling it some of the time and then not calling it the rest of the time. Xavier Milkey will check back out and get a much-needed break. Jacob Ingersoll comes in and takes his place.
That's also from our great vantage up here on the perch. We're not on
That's
the court.
true, that's correct.
Watching it happen.
Official,
don't want to make sure
The official used the same towel they used on the court to wipe his face off.
Oh, we saw that. Where did we see that? Lamira?
I believe it was here.
I think it was Lamira.
It's possible.
Quick put back. Couldn't go through. It's going to stay Hilltopper's ball, though.
Either
I think
way,
it was Lamira.
We saw a player, they used one of the towels to wipe off something from the court and
immediately put it
picks
right
it
to
up,
their face.
puts it right on his face and wipes his sweat off. Quick inbound pass all the way up top to Fain. Now Fate makes a nice move inside, goes up strong, and there they're going to call the defensive foul. That will be the 7th team foul for Oakfield. And regardless if it's a shooting foul or on the ground, it should be a 1-and-1 coming for Sam Fate. And he's saying, the official down there is saying 2 shots, so.
No, he's saying 1-1.
He just said. Thought he was saying 2, you're right. So a 1-and-1 here for Sam Fate. First one's good. Back to a 10-point lead.
Second one up. That one good as well. 9-point lead now.
Again, a note on that Ron Colley game. We apologize that it's not being live streamed, but the Radio Plus people who run the YouTube channel for at Radio Plus put the game up in anticipation of being there, but we have so many teams alive in the playoffs right now, we can't cover them all. And so we apologize that that Laconia Ron Colley game is not being streamed, but we have a plethora of other games going on right now. We know it's not necessarily what you want to hear, but that's the best I can offer. A 9-point game, just over 7 minutes left in the second half of this regional semifinal. The top-seeded Oakfield Oaks up by 9, make it 11. Carson Fisher's had a quiet night, but he adds 2 off the glass.
Yeah, Carson Fisher's not one known for his scoring ability, but he is a great playmaker for this team as Sam Fate hits another 3.
We get the triple instant replay here for a second before we see Sam Fate with a 3. Glugla thought about trying to answer. Instead, pass down low to Drazkowski off the glass. .44-34, pass inside, it's lost in translation. I'm not sure what head coach Dan Meno is yelling at the scorers table for. I think he believes it should be.
Not started.
Anyway, a jumper coming from Glugla.
The clock had stopped mid-rally.
Now Fate, another 3. He can't hit on this one. Rebound picked up, no problem by Lighting. Pass inside to Fate. Shot goes back up by Fain. The Fate with the putback. It's Fain to Fate, back to Fain. And finally the points come down.
I just had to catch up my clock with the one that's now here. 6 minutes to go.
8-point game. Glugla, cross-court pass to Carson Fisher. Trapped in the corner, we're yet to see. Here's a takeaway. Fate on the breakaway. Up and blocked by Glugla from behind. No! They're gonna call it goaltending. And excuse me, that was Nate Robson who went up.
They're gonna count the bucket due to the Braden Glugla's hand hitting the glass.
So count the basket.
They're having a conversation about the score.
Yeah, I think that's what he's been arguing about this entire time. When it was 34 before, he said it should be 35, it should be 35. That's what I thought he was trying to tell the scorer's table. And now they'll have a discussion about it. But it looks like the score is going to stay where it's at.
I think I agree with that score as well. And now I didn't stop my clock here. Oopsies.
Don't look at that clock.
I got it back now. I was exactly almost a minute off, so we were able to click it back. We're back on.
Either way, about 10 minutes ago, it was a 14-point lead for Oakfield. It's down to 6 now.
There is so much going on. I didn't know where to look.
I was just trying to hear the conversation down by the scorer's table. Pass inside. Drazkowski gets stuffed by the rim. Rebound comes down to the Hilltoppers. Down by 6. A late effort here in the second half. You got to wonder when Bile comes back in. Passed around, screen set for Graff. Takes his space, flows a floater up. And excuse me, Bo Bile is back in. I'm not sure how I couldn't see him out there.
I didn't see him subbing either, but you can't miss him once you see him in the paint.
Must have been during all that confusion at the scorer's table. Across the 5-minute mark, Fate tips it away to himself, and a foul called on Lanning. That'll be the 8th team foul, and gives Sam Fate 2 more, or one. The 1-and-1 from the free throw line, but today he's practically been automatic.
Yeah, he's 4 for 4 so far today.
And again,
he'll go for a 1-and-1 now.
Sam Fate shoots over 76% from that line. Carson Fisher comes back in. He'll take up Braden Glugla for a moment. 4:57 left on the clock. A 6-point lead here for Oakfield. But Sam Fate gets the 1-and-1. In bonus are the Hilltoppers. Oakfield still a couple of fouls away from getting to that mark. Sam Fate good on his first. He stays perfect on the day. 5 for 5 right now. Couple of bounces off the rim, and that's the first miss from the line from Fate. Game stays at a 5-point lead here for Oakfield. Quick pass to J.J. Lanning. Went up strong, decided to bring it back down. Now inside to Big Bo Bile. Looking for a pass or to back his defender down. Cross court to Fisher. Good closeout from Graff. Back up top to Milkey. 4.5 and counting. Fisher down low to Bile. Back to Milkey. He'll pop a wide open 3. And he buries it. Xavier Milkey brings the lead back to 8. Exactly what the Oaks needed. And a timeout from the Hilltoppers. 4:13 left in the second half. We'll take it with them.
Harmson Furniture, Flooring, Kitchen, and Bath. We know that your home is more than just 4 walls. From kitchen and bath remodels to full home renovations and new construction, we have the team for you. Warner Harmson brings expert design and craftsmanship to every project. Dependable, detail-driven, and dedicated to you, we turn your vision into a home. Warner Harmson, we do it all. Visit warnerharmson.com and book your free consultation today.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
30-second timeout. We took it with them. Ball trails out of bounds. And it stays with the Hilltoppers. Down by 8, 4:05. Left on the clock. Inbound pass comes to the backcourt for Quinn Graff. The senior who averages 6 points a game has played a lot of minutes tonight. Now down low, blocked by Bile. Another one. The Oaks have been so physical on the glass tonight. It's been insane. Why not? Xavier Milkey tries again. This one, he can't get it to go. It's tipped out of bounds, and it goes the Hilltoppers' way. But again, both Catholic Central and Oakfield staying very physical down low.
Oh, 100%. This is one of the most physical basketball games I've seen in a long time. And one of the most exciting ones I've seen in a long time. 8-point deficit, but man, it feels like we're at 1-1.
Quick move inside from Fate. A lot of contact. It's offensive. Bile was set in that lane for quite some time.
I actually think there was two of them set in that lane.
They
Sam
both
Fate
get
will
the
pick
charge.
up his third.
And that's a good way to fire Oakfield back up. Oakfield trying to set their offense up by 8. Glugla right inside, a lot of contact, that's a foul. And that should be the 7th team foul now coming from the Hilltoppers. And it will finally send Oakfield into bonus in this second. It'll be a 1-and-1 coming from Braden Glugla. And that's the 5th team foul for Wyatt Lighting. Started the game for the Hilltoppers, and his night ends with 3:23 left on the clock.
I agree, Baller76 in the comments. You just put a nail biter emoji in there.
It is
100%.
Amen. If I didn't just cut my nails the other day, whew.
If I didn't have so many other things I was trying to figure out, I'd definitely be in that territory.
Glugla trying to take it out of nail biter territory. Makes good on the first. And with a second, he could bring it back to double digits. From the charity stripe, he does. 49-39. And a timeout coming from Catholic Central. We'll take it with him.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024. Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area. We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience. Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
Oak Central, your hub for great eats in Oakfield, is an honored supporter of Oakfield Athletics and tonight's game, serving American classics and fish fry dinners like ale-battered shrimp, bluegill, and poor man's lobster. Oak Central, just like home, but with more friends, more food, and more fun. Follow Oak Central on Facebook for their menu and events. Oak Central, an honored supporter of Oakfield Athletics and tonight's game.
Welcome back here to Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live streams. A 10-point game with 3:23 left on the clock. And the emotion in this gymnasium is at one of its peaks for not only tonight, but this entire season here in the Nut House.
Yeah, it is incredible atmosphere here in the Nut House. I'm so happy for all of you that have tuned on Radio Plus, but man, for those of you that are all here, you can kind of tell as a pass goes astray for the Hilltoppers.
Yeah, you can tell it is running rampant in this gymnasium. 10-point lead, just over 3 left to play. The Oakfield Oaks have the ball and are looking to continue to extend that lead and keep their feet on the gas pedal. That's right, both feet. They're slamming it down.
Like go-kart style.
That's right. Milkey makes a move inside, dish to Bile down low, and that's a foul. He'll get 2. That was a clear one, but You could possibly say a good foul, as that's practically an automatic shot for Bo Biles. So instead, you'll make him shoot 2 from the free throw line, where he only shoots about 50%.
Nate Robinson picks up his first.
Bile on the first is good. He could also take everything I said and throw it in the trash can next to him, because percentages don't really matter sometimes.
3 for 3 tonight.
Yeah, exactly. He's bound to, right? In and out. There it is. Okay. Either way, 75% from that charity stripe tonight. Sam Fade, a quick up. Move inside. Little floater shot. Can't get it to go. And Bo Biles there with a rebound.
This Oakfield offense, we'll see if they start to slow things down. Now time is on their side. with all the calls that were not called tonight.
It's got to be one of the softest.
Jimenez will pick up his first.
Isaac Jimenez.
Oops.
I don't like to laugh. That was funny. Carson Fisher shoots a 1-and-1, and that's the man you want there. Only 31% from the charity stripe, but I'm just going to stop bringing up percentages.
Yeah, well, if you're an Oakfield fan, keep bringing up percentages.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm just proving myself wrong every time I say something. Carson Fisher, can he make good on both? No, he cannot, but he'll pick up his own rebound. That's what he'll do. Now Glugla, strong inside. Yes, he's got the nice touch on it. And he finishes and gets the lead back to 14.
I was watching Xavier Milkey up here right at the logo at half court, and he looked at Glugla and said, why aren't you taking it inside? As a travel call there from Jacob Fain. We're trying to get a timeout call by the Hilltoppers. They will get it, so we will head to commercial. We'll be right back. It is a full timeout. We'll be back shortly.
Oh, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter? Might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call, and we'll clean your ducky.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
2:14 left to go here in the second half, rather. As Dominic described it earlier, a game of runs. It was a 14-point game way earlier in the second. Then it came all the way down to 4 points, and now we're back up to 14. A quick inbound pass and a foul called. This one goes against the sophomore Jace Anderson, and Xavier Milkey gets to shoot a 1-and-1. It's only Anderson's first. And I'm going to say it, Xavier Milkey, 53% this season from that line. And excuse me, that was double bonus. They didn't change the scoreboard in time for me, so he gets both of them regardless. Couple more subs coming from the Hilltoppers. Jacob Fain back in. Could be the largest lead of the night. It is. 15 points now for Oakfield, coming down to the 2-minute mark. It's now or never. Fate makes a move inside, goes up strong, hits the deck hard, and he's hurt on the ground, but a jump ball coming the other way.
Yeah, it just came down hard on that hardwood. We could hear it through the headsets. So you know that one's got to hurt. He's trying just to play through it.
Came down and hit his elbow.
Not necessarily walking it off because it's an elbow injury, but walking it off.
Yeah, I don't know how you'd put that. Quick inbound pass down low. Robson moves around, gets stuffed, gets a shot back up, and gets it to go. Back to 13 now. Tight defense has got to come out from Catholic Central. Move inside for Milky. Good dish to Bile. He's not going to take the shot until somebody gets fouled, and they've got to do it. It can't be Thane. He's got 4. Move inside from Glugla. He gets 2. He'll take that every time. 56-41. Quick into Robson. He goes up, and a foul called on Bile. That's his 5th. And Bo Bile's out of this game.
The Bluebirds coming out here in Oakfield from.
It is possible that with a
Oakfield
minute
faithful.
and a half and 15-point lead, it won't have an effect, but Bo Bile not being in for this last minute and a half. We've seen what it's been like when he sat on that bench earlier this half, Dom.
Yeah, absolutely. Drazkowski going to come in for him.
It'll be 2 shots for Nate Robson. No good on his first. Free throws are critical right now for the Hilltoppers. And Jace Anderson checks out Isaac Jimenez. Second one, that one's good. Full court press coming out from Catholic Central. Quick foul, somebody's got to pick it up. Instead, Milky's going to take it all the way through. Pass to Drazkowski, off the glass, can't finish. Carson Fisher picks up a rebound. That was pretty much best case scenario, and now Jacob Fain picks up what I thought was his 5th, but it could possibly only be 4. His 3rd, all right. I was
His
completely wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure where you were seeing that.
Yeah, nor was I. TJ Lanning with 2 free throws. First one, that's good. Lead continues to grow up to 16 now. And the chances of their playoff dreams staying alive are slipping through the fingers of the Hilltoppers right now. Second one bounces in and out. A chase for the rebound. Henry Drazkowski picks it up, but he's going to get called for a travel down there.
And Jason Colleen not happy with it.
Either way, Hilltoppers get to go again. Sam Fade inside, pass down low. Drazkowski's down on the ground under a couple of feet. He'll get called for a foul now. So that's the 10th one. It's double bonus coming in now for the Hilltoppers. Robson gets a couple of bounces, first off the rim, then off the backboard, and back in through the netting. A 15-point deficit they're facing. Make it 14. But just over a minute left to go. Quick inbound to Milky. They'll try to foul him, and then they get the call from behind. I was going to say, it looked like Jace Anderson had every intention of fouling Xavier Milky.
Late foul coming. Stick around here if Oakfield's able to hold on to this one. We will have post-game interviews here.
Xavier Milky good on the first. See if he can make both and practically put this game on ice. Pass coming back the other way. Up top, now to the corner. Fain takes a shot and drains the triple. And a timeout from the Hilltoppers. We'll take it with them. 58-46, 56 seconds left to go.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
The winner of this game will go on to face CWC as they take it over Palmyra Eagles 53-31 at CWC tonight. A quick inbound pass to J.J. Lanning takes a couple of seconds off the clock, and he will go shoot 2 free throws once again. So again, Central Wisconsin Christian, not too far away, private school in Waupun, will be moving on to face the winner of this one coming tomorrow, which, regardless of the winner of this one, Jeff's live streams will be at.
We'll be here. We'll be there or here.
That's correct. They are here. Good one. J.J. Lanning, good on the first from the stripe. Lead back up to 13. Here's the second. It's good. 60-46. Quick inbound pass to Sam Fate. Cross-court pass. Anderson takes a triple, and he nails it! Things are getting interesting. An 11-point lead and another foul. I have got to give it to Catholic Central. No matter how they end this one, they have left everything on the court tonight. And people wrote them off before coming into this game. We know, I mean, we've seen Oakfield all season long. We've seen how dominant they can be. They're top-seeded in this section for a reason. But my goodness, the Hilltoppers have put up a heck of a fight tonight.
They 100% have. And if this score holds on the way it is, they should not hold their heads low. We talked about that they're a very junior-heavy team, that they will most likely be right back in this spot next year, and hopefully possibly some more experience, and hopefully can make a deeper run next year if this score holds on, because it is a great team, a really fun team to watch even here tonight.
Lanning once again good on both of his free throws, and the lead back to 13. Fate moves inside, pass down low, tipped out of bounds. It stays with the Hilltoppers. 37 seconds left to go. Again, stick with us here in the post-game show as we will be interviewing Henry Drazkowski along with Braden Glugla for the Oaks and head coach Jason Killeen. Quick inbound blocked by Glugla. Now they'll go to him. Off the other end, he puts it off the glass, and that's the icing on the cake. 64-49, the Hilltoppers not going to give up, as we didn't think they would. But the lead practically insurmountable. Quinn Graff trapped in the corner. Back to Fate, and the Nut House getting loud once again. Dish down low, shot put back up, a couple of bounces, and add 2 more, but that will do it. 7 seconds left, and a 64-51 home victory for the Mighty Oaks, who are moving on to play Central Wisconsin Christian back here in the Nut House tomorrow night. We'll step aside, run a few ads, and when we come back, some post-game interviews.
Ergo Bank, we know there's a deposit account to fit your unique needs. Whether you want to earn interest on your balance, or perhaps enjoy cashback rewards, or maybe grow your money over time, Ergo Bank makes it real easy. From savings and checking accounts to savings accounts and, of course, CDs. We can do it all while offering flexible options and convenient access for a banking experience that's built just for you. Ergo Bank, better banking by design. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Early withdrawal penalties may apply.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Welcome back to the post-game show here on Radio and Jeff's live streams. A huge 13-point win tonight for the Mighty Oaks. Joining me now, Henry Drazkowski. Henry, talk to me about the emotions going on, your first playoff win of this season. How's it feel?
I'm excited. It feels great. I started today and I was really nervous going out there, but I went out there and I was fine after that.
You had 9 points in that first half, which you guys kind of came out slow in, but 9 points from you. You started really fast, and you were really a catalyst into carrying a lead into that locker room. Talk to me about your mentality coming into this one and why you were such a big deal in that first half.
I had to start because Google was out with a back injury for a little bit, and I just wanted to get this team going and get them pumped up.
Henry, Donna and your grandparents are always in the chat coming from Florida. She wanted me to shout out and make sure you said hi to them.
Hi, Grandma and Grandpa. I love you. Thanks for watching.
This was Henry Drazkowski, 11 points tonight on the victory. Congratulations and good luck tomorrow, of course. Moving on now, Braden Glugla, he's got the Burger King crown on. Talk about the mindset, your first playoff win this season. How's it going?
We just got to keep the train rolling. I mean, this is going to be a long journey, and this is just the start.
Talk to me about the mentality coming into tonight. You had the first round bye, which Coach Colleen talked about in a little bit with his interview with Jeff. Not necessarily a fan of it. It gives you guys too much time off. You didn't have to play until coming up to now. You guys kind of came out slow, going into the locker room only up by 8. Talk to me about what happened in that locker room and what was needed to fire the guys up.
We started yelling. We started telling each other what we needed to do, and we came out here and we did it. Listened to each other, we worked as a team, and capitalized every single time.
Talk about the resiliency of this team. Up by 8 at halftime, then up by 14 at one point early in the second. It came back to a 4-point game there for a while. The Hilltoppers kept it in and battled, but you guys kept your heads up, kept on playing your game, and obviously came away with the big victory. Talk about that and the resiliency of this team.
We got some tough players out here that just love the game of basketball, and we were told to go get those 50-50 balls. We knew we had to come out intense. We just did what our coach told us, and we hope to keep bringing that energy into following games.
Awesome. Braden Glugla with 18 here tonight in the victory. Congratulations and good luck. Coach Jason Colleen joining us now on the post-game show. Coach, talk to me about it. You get the first round bye yesterday, or playing your first game. You come in now tonight. Talk to me about the emotions of winning it and taking it one game at a time.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of a different game. You know, we had Brody out. He was sick. We're hoping to have him back tomorrow. Guga was having back problems, barely practiced all week. I didn't know if he was going to even be able to play. But just told the guys that, you know, we got a team. It's not built off one or two guys. That's why we're a good team, because we got a whole team. Guys step up and step in and did the job.
That's exactly right. I mean, you talk about it there. Brody not playing tonight because he's sick. Bo having some back issues, and then when he did play, he was in some foul trouble early in that second half. Talk to me about how big it was of your guys to step up, the rest of the depth players on this team, in order to be a catalyst for this 13-point victory tonight.
Yeah, we needed it, and I knew the guys could do it. I told them I had confidence in them. I've seen them all year, and it's kind of what we've been doing. So it's not ideal, but that's what you like to see. That's what shows you have a deep team, and I think it'll just help us.
You've been one of the top-ranked team in Division 5 all season long. Coming into tonight, you were heavy favorites, but only up by 8 at halftime. Talk to me about what was going on inside that locker room and the speech you gave the boys during the halftime break.
Well, I thought we did an excellent job in the first half. You got to understand, this is a team that's in a tough conference. They're the only Division 5 team in their conference, I believe. They play a tough regular season schedule, so their record doesn't dictate what seed they are. They're 9 seed. They're better than 9 seed. So it was a battle. I knew it was going to be a battle, but at halftime, I just said we got to keep what we're doing on defense and just keep working inside out on offense. And, you know, for the most part, we did that.
Coach, one final question. Looking forward to tomorrow now, playing CWC back at home here in the Nut House. Talk to me about what you know about them and what you're looking forward to tomorrow's contest.
Well, we know a lot about them. I think it's the 6th time we've played them in the last 2 years. You know, so it's going to be a battle. I mean, they played us tough both games during the regular season, both here and there. And, You know, I know Coach Gibbons is going to have, I mean, we're familiar with each other, so it's going to be a battle. I mean, it's just going to be a battle, and we're just going to have to, you know, it probably comes down to knocking down free throws, diving on the floor, getting a loose ball, that kind of stuff. So
awesome, Coach. Congratulations and good luck the rest of the way. Thanks. This has been head coach Jason Kleen and the rest of the players here from the Oaks. A 13-point victory at home. We'll step aside, run a few ads, and when we come back, we're talking more post-game stats.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm-fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefit and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
Katie's Log.
Welcome back. A massive victory here in the regional semifinal for the Oakfield Oaks, who came in as the #1 seed, played the 9-seeded Catholic Central Hilltoppers. And like Jason Killeen talked about just a couple of moments ago in that postgame, they're a much better team than the 9-seed Dom. They showed out tonight. They played very well. It was a back-and-forth battle, but Oakfield able to come away with the victory, and now they get another home game tomorrow against CWC, who took care of Palmyra 53-31 in their contest. I know Jeff was over there covering that one in Waupun. But let's take it back here. Talk to me about some of those final stats and your final thoughts here tonight from the Nut House.
Yeah, it was an incredible game for the Hilltoppers. And one thing that I like to do on these broadcasts, and as the playoffs are on here, and as the Hilltoppers, when I'll go home, that was their final game of this season. I just want to give a shout out to the seniors to the team here, Nate Robson, Jacob Fain, and Quinn Graff. Congratulations on an incredible high school career, and we wish you all the best. And if you play a spring sport, if you do not play a spring sport, if you plan to do any sports after, we wish you all the best in your future endeavors, and we pray that you stay healthy and remain to do what you love in what you do.
Of course.
As we come back here, though, 21 points for Sam Fate tonight, was the leading scorer for this Hilltoppers team, who played an incredible game against a very good Oakfield team. They made them look mortal. I will say that tonight, is that this Hilltoppers team came in here and played a tremendous game of basketball. They should not hang their heads low and hold them high instead, even with a loss here tonight. For the leading scorer on the Oakfield Oaks, it's Braden Glugla, who I believe was the one with that back injury. I think you might have said Bo in the post-game interview.
Oh, I thought he was saying Bo. My
That's
apologies.
okay. I think Braden Glugla was the one that was questionable in here, and not only did he play tonight, he put up 18 points and led the team in scoring.
Yep. Yeah, a fantastic job. I mean, the Oaks do what they need to do tonight. It was a hard-fought battle in a fantastic way, honestly, to start off the playoffs for them. They got back into the swing of things. They're able to take some tough competition but come away with a win. They stay alive. They move on. Another home game tomorrow against CWC. Dominic, any more final thoughts before we wrap up and head home?
No, I thank everybody for joining us here. It was a great night here of basketball. Congratulations to the Oaks for moving on and playing tomorrow at home. We'll be here covering that game. And a farewell and safe travels home to the Hilltopper from Catholic Central, who are done for this season, but we hope to see them next year just as strong.
All right, let's bring up this upcoming schedule slide. Tomorrow, March 7th, boys basketball and girls basketball continues. We will be covering the girls basketball game, which is actually at
3 o'clock.
Yes, I don't know why they flipped them around here. The girls basketball game from Lamira versus Kenosha, that one, or Kenosha St. Joseph. That's in Germantown. We'll be there covering that. It's going to be the entire crew there for that one tomorrow. Start time at 3. Expect pregame around 2:30, possibly a little before. And then we're coming back to Lamira. Lamira boys basketball tomorrow plays against what we're predicting is Marquezan. We don't know the final score of that one for sure.
Right now.
Dominic will get you that one. But either way, we will be back here in the Nut House as well. Oakfield will take on CWC, who travels into town. Both of those basketball games start at 7. Expect pregame 6:30 or a little before. Did you find the winner of that one yet?
Nope, not there yet.
All right, well, as Dominic does that, let's wrap up in a prayer like we like to do here on Radio Plus and Jeff's live streams. If you would, please join me Dear Heavenly Father, we want to thank you for another amazing day getting to cover these athletes you put out here on the court. It was a fantastic showing from both sides, and we are so lucky that we got to be along for the ride. We also want to thank you for no major injuries. This was a very, very physical game. There's going to be bumps, scrapes, and bruises from not only the entire season, but specifically this game tonight. We want to make sure that your healing hands are with all these players in their time of recovery. We also want to pray that everybody here tonight gets home safely and to their next set of competition safely. Oakfield's hoping they've got some more traveling to do, not only past to the home game tomorrow night, but coming on after that into sectionals. And as far as the Hilltoppers do, safe travels home tonight and safe travels to wherever they may go in the next couple of weeks. In your name we pray, amen. Thank you so much for watching here on Radio Plus and NFHS. I've been Makai Ackerman tonight, joined by Dominic Ackerman and Aaliyah Stefani. We thank you and good night.
Our sponsors include
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only.
Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture, Schaefer Auto,
Coal Oil and Propane, Witt Services,
Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Phase Heating, Cooling Geo, Back in Action, Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty,
Ergo Bank Lomira, Maxwell Plumbing, Metalcraft of Mayville,
Michaels Corporation, Quest Interiors, Schroffnagel Implements,
Surefire Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol Morgan Bank, Marshview Veterinary Clinic, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Building,